This is 60 Seconds for Sunday from the monks of St. Benedict's Abbey.
This Sunday we have the teaching from Jesus about striving to enter through the narrow gate. There are many who strive to enter through it, but there are few who are permitted through. And this, for me, reminds me very much of a part from the prologue to the Rule of St. Benedict, where Benedict says something similar. Therefore, we intend to establish a school for the Lord's service, and drawing up its regulations, we hope to set down nothing harsh, nothing burdensome. The good of all concerned, however, may prompt us to a little strictness in order to amend faults and to safeguard love. Do not be daunted immediately by fear and run away from the road that leads to salvation. It is bound to be narrow at the outset, but as we progress in this way of life and in faith, we shall run on the path of God's commandments, our hearts overflowing with the inexpressible delight of love. I love this passage from the Rule because just as in the Gospel, Jesus never says that the gate gets any wider. And Benedict says that the road that we're called to follow never gets any wider. It's bound to stay narrow. But there is something that changes. In this English translation, it's rendered, as we progress in this way of life, we shall run on the path of God's commandments, our hearts overflowing with the inexpressible delight of love. The Latin there is actually even more beautiful to me. In Latin, what Benedict originally said was, we shall run on the path of God's commandments, dilatato corde, our hearts dilated. So there's this reality that the gate is narrow. The road is narrow, but as we progress on the road, following the commandments of the Lord, growing in love, we are changed. Our hearts grow wider, and we grow in our capacity for love, we grow in our capacity for mercy, we grow in our capacity to pray for ourselves, for our friends and family, for the church and for the world. Let us say yes to this growth this Sunday and continue down the road and strive to enter through the narrow gate.
For more from St. Benedict's Abbey in Atchison, Kansas, see our website, kansasmonks.org.